Hi there. Well, I'm back. It's becoming a weekly thing now. I thought I'd keep you in touch with what's happening at La Ferme des Lettres and show you what's happening here. It's so beautiful. The weather is incredible. And I wanted to share that with you. And before that, I wanted to share something. I started to read this book, which I discovered. It's called Thus Spoke the Plant. It's by a scientist called Monica Galliano, and it's completely blowing my mind. So I really recommend it to you. It deals with concepts about plant life, about humans, about the way we interact with the world around us. That yes, it's completely changing all my conceptions of all of that. So it's great. I guess the first thing is to show my babies, right? And the babies are normally in my propagator, so let's have a look what's happening there. Oh my god, it's empty. So yeah, well, actually I moved them because we're going to take the hay down. I'm going to show you some of the things I've been doing in the vegetable plots, and I've got a whole bunch of hay. I remember I talked about that last week. There's hay up here in the roof. The whole roof is full of hay. So I'm going to pull that down and then put it on the garden with a little help. Now I'll show you what's happening in the greenhouse, which is where my babies are. They're not really babies anymore. They're starting to be quite young men and women. As you can see, the greenhouse is starting to get really green and lush. There's a lot of things going on here. The peas are getting really big. Tomatoes are starting to come up spontaneously from last year, where some tomatoes fell and they're just kind of growing by themselves, like this little one growing next to the green bean. And there's all kinds of flowers that are coming up. I know these are going to be very pretty flowers called marbles or something like that. And potatoes is getting really big, and this is all spontaneous. And here are the babies. Wow, look at that. It's getting I didn't realize how much there would be. You see, when you plant them, the seeds are so tiny, you don't imagine that they're going to become these big plants, and it's just incredible the amount of plants that there are. I hope I have space to find for them. I've actually been very busy in the week. I've been replanting them, taking them out of the pots where they were all together and putting them individually so that they can have more space. So they're getting very happy. The basil, I put them in little pots with 3. I kept some to plant outside. It's aubergine, eggplants, kale. I've just got like 50 plants of it. It's going to be incredible. The ginger is really doing well. It's starting to really come out and make leaves, as is the curcuma. It's a nice plant. And what else is there that's kind of fun? Yeah, some things didn't work out so well. The quinoa, I don't know, didn't somehow work that well. But I'm going to work on it. Tomatoes, the second lot worked much better than the first lot. This was the first lot, and it's a bit of a disaster. And the second lot, they're very happy, so I'm glad to have caught up on that. There's melon, which I'm looking forward to eating. The courgette didn't work out so well as well. I'm going to have to redo that one. I think it was wrong timing. And this is all flowers and herbs, aromats. So that was one of the 2 main things I did this week, was to replant those. I planted some of them outside. I also planted some coriander in the earth. I'll show you that. There's little baby coriander plants. They're going to be much happier when they start getting bigger. They seem really good. I was a little bit worried. There's always a little kind of moment where you feel a little anxious when you're going to replant the plants. You kind of pull them out of their earth and you stick them into the ground, and you think, God, I've ripped them out of the roots and everything's not going to work, they were going to die. But they don't. They do really well and they're really happy, and you can actually be even quite rough with them, and they seem to be very resistant. The other main thing I did was in the vegetable plots. I've been continuing working, as I said last week. I was making layers. I showed you the structure and everything. And now I went to the next step. So here it is. Yesterday, believe it or not, it was raining. And now it's completely blue skies. And it was raining, so I thought it was the perfect time to put down the cardboard. So I laid down the cardboard all over the garden, you can see. So all the plots are covered with cardboard now, except the two small ones over there. And I held them down, as I said, with tiles, old tiles. And underneath that, the worms are working, the bacteria are working, everything's working. I also put wood chips that I made last year into the path, so it's nice to walk on now. It's nice and soft and mushy, and that'll kind of slowly disintegrate and feed the plants as well from the side, and it means you're not destroying all the little critters underneath who are working so hard to make this garden nice. And this afternoon, with my boyfriend, we're gonna take down that hay that I showed you in the barn, and we're gonna put it on there and then moisture it and leave it for a bit. And soon next week I'll be starting to plant things here: potatoes, cabbage, maybe some beetroot. Some of the plants are a little hardier. We have a period here called they say you should never plant plants that are sensitive to cold before the Santa Claus. It means the saint freezing, kind of freezing saint, which is the full moon in the beginning of May. When the full moon in the beginning of May, you can have one last chance that it might freeze. So it's quite important not to kind of like put out tomatoes unless you protect them. So I'll be waiting for that. But there are some things like cabbage and beetroot and kale and those kind of things. They support very well colder weather. It's hard to believe that it could ever be cold, because it's apparently going to be like 27 degrees, and now it's just like wonderful. But you never know, so I don't want to take any risks after all the work we've done. Well, that's about it. Maybe I can show you some flowers that are blooming at the moment. It's always a constant kind of changing course of things. This is a marron d'Inde. You have a lot of them in Paris. They're beautiful, beautiful flowers. In English, they make conkers. It's not chestnut, you can't eat the nut, but the flowers are really beautiful. And I think there is something to do with maybe extracting essential oil, because I know some people make bath oils out of the flowers. And now we're coming up to the lilac tree, which is still magnificently in flower. That's probably the end of it, but it's really beautiful. And of course with an incredible smell. That is just so wonderful. And last but not least, the classic red rose, which is just stunning. Take a look at that. And this smell, kind of this like lemony, beautiful smell as well. I'll be cutting the dead ones off, because the more, if you cut the flowers off, then it will keep on flowering generally a little bit longer, which is always nice. So I look forward to seeing you next week and sharing La Ferme de Lettres with everybody. I hope everything's okay and you're doing well in this difficult time. Bye.